Hello students, welcome to the online biology session. In this session, we will learn about the human reproduction. Name of the topic is reproduction in lower and higher animals. Body performs different vital activities like nutrition, growth, locomotion, respiration, excretion, and reproduction. From that, the excretion and digestion we will learn in the 11th science. So discuss in this chapter lesson is the reproduction. What is the reproduction? Reproduction is the biological process of formation of new life form from pre-existing similar life. So रिप्रोडक्शन म्हणजे असं की जो आपल्यासारखाच न्यू इंडिव्हिज्युअल तयार करणं ह्याच मेथडला काय म्हणलेलं आहे रिप्रोडक्शन असं म्हणलेलं आहे. तर आपण बघूया याचा रोल किंवा सिग्निफिकन्स. इट हेल्प्स इन मेंटेनिंग द कंटिन्युटी ऑफ द स्पेसीज म्हणजे जे लाईफ स्पॅन आहे तो स्पेसीजचं रेस मेंटेन करण्यासाठी याचा काय होतो उपयोग होतो. सेकंड, a vital process which enables to species survive over a long period, even though the individuals or organisms live naturally for a limited period of time, that is their lifespan. What is lifespan? म्हणजे आयुमर्यादा असं म्हणलं जातं. A period between the birth and natural death of organism is called as the lifespan. For example, elephant which shows a 60 to 90 years lifespan. Lifespan of rose is 5 to 7 years. Lifespan of butterfly which is having 1 to 2 weeks. Means all the animals show the reproduction in that ability. Okay, the reproduction helps to evolution. म्हणजे काय तर बेसिकली अॅनिमल मध्ये झालेले चेंजेस जे आहे म्हणजे व्हॅरिएशन होतं, व्हॅरिएशन झालं की चेंज झालं आणि तो चेंज इव्होल्युशनला हेल्प करतो. म्हणजे बेसिकली रिप्रोडक्शन आपल्याला कंटिन्युटी स्पेसिसला, लाईफ स्पॅनला आणि इव्होल्युशन ह्या तिन्हीला काय करतो, रोल करतो. ओके, नेक्स्ट we will learn about the reproduction events. First we discuss in this topic human reproductive system. Second is the gametogenesis, fertilization, अर्ली एम्ब्रिओलॉजी, पार्च्युरेशन, रिप्रोडक्टिव्ह हेल्थ. म्हणजे आपल्याला टॉपिक मध्ये एवढे सगळे पॉइंट्स आपल्याला काय करायचे आहेत, कव्हर करायचे आहेत. नेक्स्ट, human reproduction is of two types. One is asexual, another one is sexual. First we discuss about the asexual reproduction. What is asexual reproduction? A formation of progeny is by a single parent and does not involve both the sexes, so it is called as the asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is divided into four types. First is the fission, second is the budding, third one is the gamete formation, and fourth one is the regeneration. First we show the fission. A parent nucleus separates into two or more individuals is called as a fission. It shows about two equal size. In this diagram, we show that this is a binary fission amoeba, nucleus divided into two parts and to form a two daughter amoeba. Next, budding. Budding means bud grows and forms tentacles and develops into new individuals. म्हणजे नवीन बर्ड तयार होतं आणि पेरेंट्स पासून हा बर्ड डिटॅच होतो and to form a new young hydra. Next, gamete formation. What is the gamete formation? It is a mass or aggregation of dormant cells, the archaeocytes capable of developing into new organism. This ability is seen only in the sponges. डॉर्मंट कंडिशनच्या वेळेला गेम्यूल हा बाहेर पडतो and favorable कंडिशनच्या वेळेला and they form a new organism. Next, fourth one is the regeneration. What is regeneration? Organism is capable of regrowing certain body parts. This ability is called as a regeneration. This is shown in the it is example of planarian planaria. यामध्ये प्लॅनेरिया हा सेंट्रली डिवाइड होतो आणि त्याच्यामध्ये अँटीरियर पार्ट आणि पोस्टीरियर पार्ट सेपरेट होतो. अँटीरियर पार्ट रिजनरेट पोस्टीरियर पार्ट आणि पोस्टीरियर पार्ट रिजनरेट द अँटीरियर पार्ट. दिस इज नॉट अ फ्रॅगमेंटेशन. रिजनरेशन ऑकर्स ऍक्सिडेंटली. फॉर एक्झाम्पल ह्युमन बिंग मध्ये स्किन परत येणं, भिंतीवरच्या पालीमध्ये शेपूट येणं, दिस इज ऑल एक्झाम्पल ऑफ द रिजनरेशन. अँड सो इट इज ऑल अबाउट द टाइप्स ऑफ असेक्शुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. Okay, next we discuss about the sexual reproduction in animals. It is a process which involves the production of offspring by the formation of It is the process which involves the production of offspring by the formation and fusion of gametes is called as the sexual reproduction. Also it is called as the amphimixis. म्हणजे यामध्ये बोथ गॅमेट्स पण नवीन इंडिव्हिज्युअल होणार आहे, त्यालाच काय म्हणलं सेक्शुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. The sexual reproduction animals show two main phases in their lifetime. That one is the juvenile phase, another one is the reproductive maturity phase. What is juvenile phase? That it represents physical growth phase starting from the birth. म्हणजे फक्त त्यामध्ये फिजिकल ग्रोथ होणार आहे, मराठीमध्ये याला बालपण असं म्हणतो. नेक्स्ट reproductive maturity phase. It involves growth and maturity of the sex organs. It attend usually after physical growth. The animal can reproduce sexually. म्हणजे ह्याच्यामध्ये बेसिकली सेक्सुअल ऑर्गन्स तयार होणं, त्यालाच काय म्हणलेलं आहे रिप्रोडक्टिव्ह मॅच्युरिटी फेज. अँड दिस फेज इज डिवाइड इनटू बेसिकली शो द 3 parts. One is pre-fertilization, second is fertilization, and third one is post-fertilization. All 3 changes are occurring to this reproductive phase. So we next term is the breeding pattern. What is the breeding? The mating and production of offspring by animal is called as the breeding. त्याला मराठीमध्ये प्रजनन असं म्हणलं जातं, which is having divided into 2 types. One is the seasonal breeder, another one is the continuous breeder. What is the seasonal breeder? The animal species that successfully mate only during certain times of the year, this is called as the seasonal breeders. असं का होतं तर त्या animalला ह्यासाठी बेसिकली water, temperature, food and the protection from the predators are very essential. That's why the animal only breed at the particular year. It occurs in the goat, sheep and donkey. Next, second is the continuous breeder. The animal species that can mate throughout the year, this is called as a continuous breeder. म्हणजे हा animal वर्षभर ब्रीडिंग करू शकतो म्हणून ह्याला काय म्हणलं continuous breeder. It occurs in the humans and apes. Apes also contain the gorilla and chimpanzee. Okay, next we discuss about the most important point of that in this topic is the human reproduction. Humans are sexually reproducing animals. जे बेसिकली सेक्शुअल टाइप होतं. प्रोसेस ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन इन्व्हॉल्व्स व्हेरियस सिक्वेन्शियल स्टेप्स सच ॲज. कोणते कोणते ह्यामध्ये होतात तसं सगळ्यात महत्वाचं होतं फर्स्ट गॅमेटोजेनेसिस मीन्स फॉर्मेशन ऑफ मेल गॅमेट अँड फिमेल गॅमेट. सेकंड insemination means transfer of semen into the vaginal female vagina is called as the insemination. Third is called as the internal fertilization. Male gamete fuses with the female gamete. Fourth one is the zygote formation, means haploid male gamete fuses with the haploid female gamete to form a diploid zygote. This condition is called as the zygote formation. Fifth one is the embryogenesis. Formation of embryo from zygote is called as the embryogenesis. Next, gestation. To conceive the child, this condition is called as the gestation or it is called as the pregnancy. And last one is the parturition. Giving birth to the baby is called as the parturition. All these steps are very essential in this topic. So for before studying the reproduction, some terms are important that are the primary sex organs. Primary sex organs means male contains the testes and female contains the ovary. Secondary sex organs means including reproductive ducts for transport of the gametes and accessory glands that help in the reproductive processes. प्रायमरी बेसिकली म्हणजे टेस्टिस आणि ओव्हरी असणं हे पहिलं साईन झालं आणि त्याला हेल्प करणार डक्ट्स प्रेझेंट असणं त्याला काय म्हणलं सेकंडरी सेक्स ऑर्गन्स असं म्हणलेलं आहे. त्याचबरोबर आपल्याला बघायचं आहे सेकंडरी सेक्शुअल कॅरेक्टर्स म्हणजेच काय तर वयात आल्यानंतर न होणाऱ्या चेंजेसला काय म्हणलं सेकंडरी सेक्शुअल कॅरेक्टर्स. तर त्यामध्ये काय होतं तर मुलांच्या मध्ये इन मेल इट मे बी प्रोडक्शन ऑफ बेड मुस्टॅक मस्क्युलाइन बॉडी hair on the chest and enlarged larynx. These are all activities seen in the secondary sexual characters in the male. Like in this way females also show the secondary sexual characters, like these are the broad pelvic. Why? To bear the weight of the child at the time of the delivery. That's why the pelvic girdle is broad. And then also starting of the menstrual cycle and also pinched vice. And these are very important for in the secondary sexual characters of the females. Okay, these events we study in one by one. So first we discuss about the human male reproductive system under the formation of a gamete. This diagram is the male reproductive system. This is consist of a firstly testes, epididymis, epididymis, vas deferens, seminal vesicles, ejaculated duct, and urethra. This is the part. These steps or these parts we study step by step. Male reproductive system consists of basically 4 parts. From that, first we discuss about the pair of testes. A pair of testes are mesodermal in origin, like here, are formed in the lower abdominal cavity. They are located in pouch called as the scrotum. Like in this way, the covering pouch-like structure, scrotum, testis is covered by a scrotum. They are located during early fetal life. Testes are present in the abdominal cavity, and after the 7th month of development, they are descend into the scrotal sac through inguinal canal. म्हणजेच काय जन्म बाळ जेव्हा आईच्या पोटामध्ये असतं तेव्हा टेस्टिस ऍबडॉमिन कॅव्हिटी मध्ये असतात आणि नंतर 7व्या महिन्यामध्ये ते डिसेंड होतं इंटू द scrotal sac. Why it will be if the descending of the scrotal sac testis will not happen, they may cause the sterility. It is called as cryptochrydism. म्हणजेच काय the testis descend नाही झालं तर होणाऱ्या डिसीजला काय म्हणलं तर cryptochrydism. So we discuss the function of the testes. आपण position बघितलो, कुठे असते हे बघितलो. These are having shape, oval in shape, which is having 4 centimeter in length, 3 centimeter in width, and 3 centimeter in thickness. So we discuss the next point, function of the testes. For production of sperm, synthesis and secretion of testosterone. Both the functions performed by the testes. They also secrete the male sex hormone testosterone, which is essential for the secondary sexual characters. Okay, next, accessory ducts. Accessory means is help to this system is called accessory ducts. From that we discuss first is a rete testes. Rete testes is present here. These are present posterior side of the testes. Seminiferous tubules form a network of tubule is called as a rete testes. What is the function of rete testes? Carries sperms to vasa efferentia, which is the next part. Next, vasa efferentia, which is having 12 to 20 tubules arising from rete testes, is called as a vasa efferentia. The function is carry sperm from rete testes to the epididymis. Third part is the epididymis, which is having C-shape in structure. These are divided into 3 parts: upper caput, corpus and cauda. म्हणजे वरच्या पार्टला कॅप्यूट असतं, मिडलला caput कॉर्पस अँड कॉडा या 3 भागामध्ये हा इपिडिडायमिस काय झालेला आहे, डिवाइड झालेला आहे. द मेन फंक्शन ऑफ द इपिडिडायमिस मॅच्युरेशन ऑफ स्पर्म्स, म्हणजेच काय टेस्टिस मध्ये स्पर्म्स तयार होतात पण मॅच्युरिटी मात्र कुठे होते त्यामध्ये, बेसिकली इन इपिडिडायमिस, आणि आल्सो इन्क्रीज द मोटिलिटी ऑफ द स्पर्म, म्हणजे बेसिकली यामध्ये स्पर्म्स तिथं तयार होतात पण मोटिलिटी म्हणजे मुवमेंट ते देखील कुठे होणार इथं इपिडिडायमिस मध्ये होणार आहे. नेक्स्ट फोर्थ पॉइंट is a vas deferens. It is a tube which run from towards the abdominal cavity through inguinal canal, which is having 40 centimeter in long. The function of the vas deferens is a carry sperm from testis to the ejaculatory duct. Next, it's called as the ejaculatory duct. This is a pair of ducts formed by joining of the vas deferens and seminal vesicles. Next is a urethra. Urethra is a long tube extend through penis, is about 18 to 20 centimeter long, where tube open outside through urethral orifice or urethral meatus. Basically function of the urethra is it carry urine and semen through common passage, म्हणजे एकाच रस्त्यात थ्रू किंवा पॅसेजच्या थ्रू युरिन आणि सिमेन दोन्हीही बाहेर एक्सपेल केलं जातं. दॅट्स वाय इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ युरिनोजेनायटल डक्ट, और इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड ॲज युरिनोजेनायटल सिस्टीम असंही यामध्ये म्हटलं जातं. नेक्स्ट, दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द accessory ducts: retestis, vasa efferentia, epididymis, vas deferens, ejaculatory duct, urethra. So next third part is the external genitalia, म्हणजे पार्ट्स सोडून रिमेनिंग असणाऱ्या पार्ट्सला एक्स्टर्नल म्हणलं तर which consist of a two parts. One is basically penis. It is present in a pubic region in front of scrotum. It is a cylindrical and muscular organ. The main function of the penis is it is act as a copulatory organ. Next part is the scrotum. Scrotum is present in the lower abdominal behind the penis. It is having pigmented skin pouch. The main function, the wall is made up of a cremaster and dartus muscles. The function of the scrotal sac, which is having, it provide the protection to the testes. Also scrotum is act as a thermoregulatory organ. म्हणजेच काय आहे, the spermatogenesis म्हणजे formation of sperm requires the low temperature than the body temperature. म्हणजेच काय, बॉडी टेम्परेचर 37 डिग्री असेल तर तो मात्र टेम्परेचर प्रोडक्शन साठी खूप कमी लागतं, as 2 to 3 डिग्री सेल्सियस लेस दॅन द बॉडी टेम्परेचर. आणि तो इन्व्हायरमेंट कोण प्रोव्हाइड करतं, तर स्क्रोटम. दॅट्स वाय स्क्रोटम इज ऍक्ट एज अ थर्मोरेग्युलेटरी ऑर्गन. काय होईल जर टेम्परेचर वाढलं तर यामध्ये स्पर्म्स दे आर नॉट सर्वाइव. दॅट्स वाय द टेम्परेचर इज अ लो इन कंडिशन. सो नेक्स्ट fourth one is the glands. The glands which is having three types. First gland is called as the seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicle, it is present on the posterior side of the urinary bladder. It is a pair of fibromuscular gland. It contributes 60% of the total semen. It contains the secret alkaline seminal fluid, and this contains three parts. One is the fructose, fibrinogen, and prostaglandin. What is the role of fructose? It provides energy to the sperms. What is the role of fibrinogen? कोॲग्युलेशन ऑफ सीमेन आफ्टर द इजॅक्युलेशन, म्हणजे सीमेन बाहेर पडल्यानंतर घट्ट होण्यासाठी कोॲग्युलेशन साठी हा हेल्प करतो. And third one is a prostaglandin, which aiding faster movement of sperms toward the ovum in female body. फिमेलच्या बॉडी मध्ये ओहम कडे जाण्यासाठी हा त्याला काय करतो, हेल्प करतो. नेक्स्ट ग्लँड इज आणखीन एक महत्वाचं म्हणजे फ्रुक्टोज इन बॉडी. फ्रुक्टोज डज नॉट फॉर्म एल्सवेअर इन द बॉडी, म्हणजे हा कुठेच तयार होत नाही, फक्त इन टेस्टिस मध्ये तयार होतो. आणि दिस provide proof for forensic test in case of a rape. Next gland is a prostate gland. Prostate gland is located in the underneath the urinary bladder. It is a large single gland which contains the total 30% of the semen, and it secretes the basically to contain citric acid and acid phosphatase. phosphatase. What is the role of acid phosphatase? It provides the acidic environment in the female vagina. Third gland is called as a Cowper's gland or bulbourethral gland, which is having located on the either side of the urethra, which is having small and pea-sized organ. It is a homologous to the male organ, and the main function is it provides the lubricating fluid for the population. Fourth one is called as the semen. What is the semen? Both these, three glands, seminal, prostate, and Cowper's gland, secrete the one fluid and the mix to form the content is called as the semen. म्हणजे तिन्ही सिक्रेशन केलेला जो काय कंटेंट असणार आहे, फ्लूड असणार आहे, त्या टोटल फ्लूडला काय म्हणलं त्यामध्ये semen असं म्हटलं जातं. Semen, which is a viscous alkaline fluid which is having pH 7.2 to 7.7. It in a single ejaculation 2.5 to 4 ml of semen is ejaculated, and in single ejaculation which contain 400 million sperms. म्हणजे एका 4 ml मध्ये 400 मिलियन्स स्पर्म्स प्रेझेंट असतात. दोन टर्म्स मला इथे सांगायचे आहेत. वन इज अझूस्पर्मिया आणि ऑलिगोस्पर्मिया. अझूस्पर्मिया म्हणजे स्पर्म्स नील असणं ही मेडिकल टर्म आहे, आणि दुसरी म्हणजे ऑलिगोस्पर्मिया म्हणजे डिक्रीजेस द नंबर ऑफ ए सीमेन, मीन्स 400 मिलियन वरनं 1 मिलियन वरनं येणे. दिस कंडिशन इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ ऑलिगोस्पर्मिया. Okay, this is all about the basically the male reproductive system, pair of testes, accessory ducts, external genitalia, glands, and semen. So we discuss the next part. It is the histology of testes. Before that, we see in detail the LS of testes. In this diagram, this is a scrotum sac, this is seminiferous tubule, this is retracted testes, and this is the epididymis. Okay, we discuss the most important point, that is the histology of testes. म्हणजे histology मध्ये आपला TS of testes, which is covered by external covering is called as the tunica albugenia. त्यामध्ये आपल्याला अशा पद्धतीने outer covering असणार आहे, and this tunica albugenia which contains the basically 200 to 300 lobules, and in each lobule 1 to 4 seminiferous tubules are present. म्हणजे जे गोल गोल दिसतं त्या गोल गोलच काय म्हणलेलं आहे, सेमिनिफरस ट्यूब्यूल म्हणलेलं आहे, आणि एका लोब्युलच्या मध्ये असे 2 ते 4 सेमिनिफरस ट्यूब्यूल्स प्रेझेंट असणार आहेत. इन सेमिनिफरस ट्यूब्यूल्स these are covered by basically lining germinal cuboidal germinal epithelial cells. म्हणजे याच्यामध्ये बेसिकली डायग्राम मध्ये जर बघितला तर सगळ्यात पहिला लोअर रिजनला जो प्रेझेंट आहे त्याला म्हणलेला आहे क्युबॉइडल जर्मिनल इपिथेलियल सेल. आणि टेस्टिस मध्ये कोणते सेल्स प्रेझेंट असतात, जर्म सेल प्रेझेंट असतात. And this seminiferous tubule shows the different stages of development, that is the primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte, spermatid, and sperm. Okay, in between the germinal epithelial cell, the pyramidal shape structure is called as basically called as the Sertoli cells. म्हणजे पिरामिडच्या शेप मध्ये 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 जो दिसतो त्याला काय म्हणलेल्यामध्ये सर्टोली सेल्स. व्हॉट इज द रोल ऑफ सर्टोली सेल्स? दे प्रोव्हाइड नरिशमेंट टू द डेव्हलपमेंटल स्टेजेस ऑफ द स्पर्म्स. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन इज सेल इज कॉल्ड इंटरस्टिशियल सेल्स और लेडिक सेल्स. हा कुठे प्रेझेंट असतो तर सेमिनिफेरसच्या इन बिटवीन मध्ये हा इंटरस्टिशियल सेल प्रेझेंट असतो. व्हॉट इज द रोल ऑफ इंटरस्टिशियल सेल? दिस सिक्रेट द मेल सेक्स हार्मोन टेस्टोस्टेरोन. दिस इज ऑल बेसिकली means Sertoli cells, interstitial cells, and seminiferous tubules, which play very important role in the function of a testis. This is all about the male reproductive system in detail. So the remaining part discussed in the next lecture.